Hello there, everyone. Pearl Jr. here. How are you guys doing today? Well, okay, I got a lot to go to. Okay, I got a lot. Hopefully my brain is working to where I can bring it to you guys in a cohesive, understandable way, because this Michael Jackson death hoax has been going on for so long and there's so many twists and turns, and not really, there's so much to learn. There's twists and turns, I guess, but so much to learn, right? But before I get to that, I got more evidence that it was a cryonic body double. More, okay? And then we're going to go through the autopsy a little bit, and we're going to talk about some stuff in the autopsy as well, okay? I got some good stuff coming, okay? Meanwhile, I didn't tell you guys, I had a total of 17 of these, okay? I had 17 MJ orchids. I have 6 left, okay? I got 6 left. So you buy one, stays all day Shea, and I'll give you one of these for free still. I'll continue that until I run out. I had 10 altogether, and I gave away 10 already, and congratulations to all you guys who ordered Stays All Day Shea Fragrance Body Butter. But for now, I have 6 of these left, okay? And I had an extra one that I was saving, but I have one more of these left. Michael Joe, I was saving it for me, but I will give it to you because I do know where to get some more Michael Jackson fragrance. Let me show that to you guys real quick, okay? Let me show it to you real quick. Oh no, don't tell me I didn't put it. Oh. Okay, I have it. I have it. I saved it. I know I saved it. Where did I save it to? Oh man, here it is. I have it. 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 Okay, here we go. Oh, here it is. Okay. I found it. Okay. This is the Michael Jackson fragrance that I found, and it is the fragrance oil, and it's called Michael Jackson. Okay, so that helps to make up Michael Joe. That one's Michael Joe. That's the strong one. I only have one of these. So the first person to order Stays All Day Shea right now will get my last one of these Michael Joe fragrances. Okay, and it's based off of this one, and this is what I found at the store, at the wholesale store. They do have a fragrance called Michael Jackson, okay? Now, this one here is based off of, this one's weak, but you don't smell the bitter body odor, and it's still very, very pleasant. MJ Orchid, which is based off of Black Orchid, and I'm still looking for a better Black Orchid, okay? And then I have more stuff to kind of, I'm going to try to do something special for Christmas, for the holidays, guys. So cross the fingers. Tomorrow, I'll see if I can get it done. But from now on, I got 6 MJ orchids, and I got 1 Michael Joe that's based off of the fragrance Michael Jackson, okay? It's inspired by. And it's not ever the same fragrance. You know why? Because body butter has a fragrance, so it changes it a little bit. So it's all, that's why I say it's designer inspired fragrances. But I'm working on something else, so hopefully I can get that done for you guys and have that available for sale in a week, by the 9th, I hope. It depends on how long it takes me to get stuff delivered, or if I can go pick it up, or if they have it in stock and they're closed over the weekend. So, but meanwhile, go ahead and order your Stays All Day Shea. Again, I have Dark Drakkar, okay, based off of Drakkar. It's a brand new fragrance, and a new entry, Bougie Silky, based off of Gucci Guilty. And then I have Go Chanel. Go Channel. I got Go Channel. It's just not, I don't know where I put it. Go Channel. Oh, here it is. Go Channel. Okay. Go Channel. So, and then of course I have an Addictus. I have Unscented. I have Furberry Zero. I have Possession is really, really good. Based off of Obsession. I have Boche Gabbana, based off of Dolce & Gabbana's. I have, I think I ran out of Flowers Blasting. I think I'm out of Flowers Blasting. I've got to put that on there that I'm out of Flowers Blasting. Oh, man. And then what else do I have? I have 10 billion. I think I got 1 or 2 of the 10 billion left. Okay. So anyway, so go ahead and, or if you've been putting it off, go ahead and order. And like I said, I'll do buy one, get one free, because I had 17. Because when I do 5 pounds of shea butter, it gives me between 16 and 17 of them. Okay. So anyway, let's move on. All right. Yesterday, I called my buddy, Peter Michael Bobby. I called him yesterday. Okay. Now, he has went out of his way to let me know that he's Michael Jackson. If you don't understand why, go ahead and watch Alive 3 and Alive 4. You can watch it tonight. You have nothing to do. It's cold outside. Watch it tonight, Alive 3 and Alive 4. Or rewatch them if you still have them. And it tells you all the great things that he did to let me know that he's Michael Jackson. So the way that all this makes sense, right, is that Bobby is a front for Michael. Bobby's been pretending like he's Michael. Michael's been pretending like he's Bobby. And together they're Peter Madani. Okay. Because Bobby is in the front. Okay. Bobby's in the front because Michael can't be in the front. He's supposed to be dead, right? So you got to have somebody that's pretending to be him, right? And he has to channel whatever he does through someone else. He can't do it himself. So there's always going to be an alias involved. There's always going to be a middleman involved when it comes to Michael Jackson after June 25th, 2009. There has to be, because he's supposed to be dead. So there's always a middleman. Okay. There's Michael. There's somebody, is that a middle or a front? I think a front is better than a middleman, right? A front is better than a middleman. So there's always going to be a front for Michael because he can't be himself. So today is supposed to be yesterday or today is supposed to be Bobby Anderson's birthday, right? So whoever Bobby is, if he's a real person, he has a real family, all that stuff, right? He's still working with Michael, okay? Because there's no way that he joined Twitter the day before the death announcement on June 24th, as if that's a coincidence. And then a rare pearl, that whole January 15th, a rare pearl, and Pearly, when he had already tweeted and he had changed his name at one point to Pearly, right? The Wink Nod Smile, Justin Bieber, the date the Scream came out, the Scream Wink, knowing that Neverland is going to be for sale before anybody else, a house is not a home, knowing about the hologram before anybody else, hot chocolate. Oh my God. Hot chocolate was the first one, the first Wink, Wink, Nod, Smile. And then Sulfur Go From Ashes, when I was saying, where are you? Please tell me where you are. Please tell me where you are. Where are you? Then he releases a video. Sulfur Go From Ashes releases a video where it's Michael in France, right? And he puts out the Black Pearl ship to let me know this is for you, baby. And he's saying, I can't help it. If I wanted to, I can't help it. Even if I could, I can't help it. If I wanted to, right? That was written by Stevie Wonder, in case you didn't know. But it's a beautiful song from the Off the Wall album. So he played that song, he played that song while he did the dancing and the Bing Crosby golf cart and, just so much more to where he was letting me know. Plus, I told him, Janet's feedback song, I don't like the lyrics. So the next day, Sulfur Go From Ashes dances to feedback, Janet's feedback without the lyrics, just musical. I mean, just so many things. So many things. Just watch Alive 3 and Alive 4, and you'll know why I believe that Bobby is Michael. Bobby is just a front for Michael Jackson, right? Because Michael can't be himself. Somebody else has to pretend to be him, right? Duh, right? All right. So anyway, we're going to go over some more stuff that I didn't even mention yet. I went through all that and I'm sure I didn't get it all, but go through this graphic. I posted this a few weeks ago. 2018. This is a memory from December 4th, 2018. So I called him yesterday. It was his birthday, but I don't know to say happy birthday or not to say happy birthday. Are you Michael this time or are you Bobby this time? Who are you? Which one are you? But I wanted to call and at least have a conversation with him on that day, because even if he is Bobby Anderson, Bobby's still cool, right? He's still cool and he's helping Michael. So he's got to be cool. But anyway, his birthday is supposed to be, let me make this a little bigger, December 3rd and December 4th, right? Okay, so this is like a people search, and it says Bobby Anderson, birthday 12/3, 1981, or July 1980, okay? But then the haters, they supposed to known him since the 90s, 1990 or something. And then they said that that's his name, Peter Pan, but he's Bobby Anderson. He was born December 4th, 1982. This is where he lives, right? So is his birthday the 3rd or is it the 4th, right? So, but we got clues on the 3rd and the 4th, right? We got clues on the 3rd and the 4th. It was so great, right? So here it is on the 4th. I was so amazed. I didn't even know until this day, okay? December 4th, 2014, Peter Pan, because his name was Peter Pan PYT. By the way, he got his Twitter account back, and the Twitter name is Peter Pan PYT _, okay? So he got his Twitter account back, and so if his birthday was December 4th, 2014, how did he manage to pull off having Peter Pan, the live play, air on that day on NBC? How did he do that? Only Michael could do that, right? A powerful person like Michael. And then, boom, we have Janet, right? So Janet tweets, and she put it on all three of her, I think she put it on her Facebook, her Instagram, and her Twitter. But Janet on the 4th, right? I hope you watch Peter Pan live tonight at 8 p.m. on NBC from my friends Craig and Neil. We must keep musicals alive on TV. Love, Janet. Right? So then how did he do that if he's not Michael? How did he get Janet to do that? Janet hardly ever, never, ever promotes something on television, okay, that she ain't in, right? So then the next year, 2015, we have December 3rd, 2015, we have The Wiz. And guess who's in The Wiz? Michael. You know, Michael's still in the accounting for Michael Jackson. He still gets residuals from that. They show The Wiz as some kind of income. It's not very much at all because it's very old, but he gets income from that. So I wonder, and now The Wiz is coming out with a play that's supposed to be touring in 2024. But it's supposed to start in Baltimore, Maryland, the fall of 2023. Did I say 2004? 2024. Okay. So Michael, did you buy the play? I don't know. I don't know if he bought it or not. We would never know because it would be under one of the production companies, and all you have to do is have it in Delaware, and you don't have to say who the owners are. Okay. But, so December 3rd was supposed to be Peter Michael Bobby's birthday, or December 4th, Peter Michael Bobby's birthday, right? So how come we got on both days, we got Peter Pan, he was Peter Pan PYT, and then we got The Wiz, and then we got Janet. I'm just saying, how could he not be Michael, right? And then we got South Carolina. There are so many Robert Andersons. Oh my God, Robert is one of the most popular names in the country, and Anderson's one of the most popular names in the country. Robert Anderson, crazy. So he's supposed to be from South Carolina, right? So you guys got to know that him from being from South Carolina, I said, okay, let me see. Let me see if there's anything with the estate, because there's 50 states, right, in the United States, right? There's 50, okay? So let me see if I could connect Michael to South Carolina some kind of way. Sure enough, in the recent time, is the estate's been paying taxes in South Carolina for years. And the year they stopped paying taxes was the year that the Anderson family sold one of their houses. I'm just saying, did Michael live next door? I don't know. Did Michael live down the street? Did they build a tunnel from that house to the house that Michael was staying at? That ain't hard to do. That's not hard to do when the house wasn't that old in the first place, right? I mean, the Mexican drug lords, they got big old mile-long tunnels from Mexico to the United States. So why can't Michael? So I'm just saying, it might sound weird, but that's one way. And then Bobby Anderson is overweight, so Michael probably has a fat suit, okay, that looks just like Bobby Anderson, right? So, and then here, look at this picture right here. I want to show you guys, because that's supposed to be Bobby Anderson right there, but that don't quite look like, and that looked like an old person. And the hair, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. So many games. So many games. Okay. So, Bobby, happy birthday. I didn't mention it to you yesterday, but I wanted to call and touch bases with you yesterday because I know the 3rd or the 4th is supposed to be your birthday. I don't know. Games, right? So, what we try to do here at MichaelJacksonInsider.com, Elbow Grease Productions, we try to decipher and figure all this out, right? Through all the games, okay? So let's move on. So I went through the autopsy, and this one girl reminded me that there was an extra rib in the body. And the body wasn't Michael's. That's the only way everything makes sense as well. Is that, yeah, all that happened. All the ambulance came, the body went to UCLA, they worked on it. The EMT saw a different body. Cameron Murray said he saw a different body. The police detective said he saw a different body. I mean, it's just outrageous, right? So there's an extra rib. And I remember that from a long time ago, there was an extra rib, right? RIB, rib cage, yes. And it is just an abnormality where 1 in 200 to 500 people have that, and you're born with it, right? So we had never heard that Michael had an extra rib, right? Let's see, where is the extra rib? Let me see. I have it. I have the extra rib. I got the extra rib. Hold on, let me find it, y'all. I got the extra rib from the autopsy. Oh man, where did I put it? Extra rib. Oh, I know I have it. Wait, hold on. I saved it because I've tried to prepare for you guys. And why did it say LaToya was the one that was notified about the death when on the autopsy on the death certificate it says LaToya was notified of the death, but on the actual autopsy it says Catherine was. The decedent was not married and has children under the age of 18. His mother is the legal next of kin and was notified of the death on June 25th, 2009. So the alleged victim, alleged date thing, the alleged victim, wrong name, wrong body, and alleged date is impossible because all this happened on June 25th, right? So maybe both were notified, okay? But I don't know why Catherine's name ain't on the death certificates. LaToya says she signed a death certificate. There ain't no signatures on the death certificate unless there's some other back file, that we don't know about. Okay. So let me find the rib. Oh my goodness. I have the rib. I have it. I have the rib. Okay. I saved it. Okay. Where is the rib? Cause here it is. Here's the rib. Here it is. Okay. Come on. Open up. Snag it. We were paying for Snag it, and it seemed like it worked better when it was free. All right, so now let me go back and let me find that. Okay, let me find it. Snag, because that's what I have, and I want all my pictures to come back up because I found it and then it got lost on me. Okay, so here it is right here. All right. So this is Michael Joseph Jackson, who is a different person than Michael Joe Jackson. And all these years, people calling me crazy about the driver's license, right? Then we find out Jeffrey got the driver's license. All right. So anyway, so this says Michael Joseph Jackson. You got to remember, there's no file. There's no file on record for this number at the coroner's office, at least last time I checked, which was a few months ago. All right. So here we go. And it says a small right C7 cervical rib is present, right? And here we go. Did MJ have a cervical rib in humans is an extra rib. It is estimated to occur in 0.2 to 0.5% of the population. So not even 1% of the population have that, right? An extra rib, right? Guess what I found, y'all? Now, I don't know how to read this, but here is Michael's doggone chest x-ray. All right. Here's a chest x-ray of Michael's, right? And it was offered by gotrockandroll.com, and it says, this is Michael Jackson's original chest x-ray taken on March 26, 2007. So we're talking about just a little over 2 years before the death announcement at a major imaging center in Las Vegas, Nevada. Very good condition, comes with gotta have rock and roll certificate of authenticity. All right. So that is, so, you know, I've got to find somebody who knows how to read this to see if there's a rib cage. But then whoop, I got to be careful. You know, Michael full of tricks. Was that Michael's ribs? Was that Michael? Because they did the exam, because Michael supposedly was having problems with pneumonia, right? Pneumonia, because that dead body had problems with pneumonia. But this is 2.5 years prior, 2 years and a few months prior. And here it is right here. Michael supposedly went to the doctor in March 2007 in Las Vegas, and he used the name of Mike Smythe, okay? This is a Radar Online article, exclusive: man caught trying to sell Michael's chest x-ray for $3,000. A Las Vegas man is cashing in on Michael Jackson's death, trying to sell two. There's another one. X-rays the superstar had done before his death. The man is secretly shopping the twisted piece of memorabilia for $3,000 and attempted to clinch the deal with Radar Online. The X-rays were taken when the King of Pop was suffering from pneumonia, March 26, 2007. Jacko reportedly had them done using the alias Jack Smythe. Okay, so we don't know if that's a trick bag or not, right? We don't know. Okay, but it's something you're born with. Okay, so I have never, we couldn't find anywhere that said that Michael had an extra rib. Did he know? Somebody would have told him, because he went through a lot of doctors that did a lot of x-rays on him. Okay, so I don't know. Michael was setting up the death hoax. So, you know, you got to be prepared for trick bags. Okay, for setup clues. All right, so we don't know about the ribs, right? Then the person that they said was Michael had all kinds of lung issues, okay? Listen, had all kinds of breathing and lung issues and stuff. During the autopsy, his doctor discovered that Michael Jackson had diminished lung function due to chronic lung inflammation and a condition called respiratory bronchiolitis, a lung disease commonly seen in smokers. Smokers? For all we know, Michael Jackson wasn't a smoker, especially not a smoker to this degree, you know, to cause that much damage to you at age 50, right? Michael was more of a goody two-shoe. Now, Aaron Carter did say, and somebody else told me as well, that Michael Jackson smoked weed. He smoked marijuana, right? And they found marijuana, old decrepit marijuana, in a suitcase at Carewood, okay, when they were doing the death investigations, right? So did Michael smoke marijuana? Was Michael smoking marijuana? But smoking marijuana to the point where it's just, you got a smoker's lung? I don't think Michael smoked that much. And we saw Michael. Michael wasn't out of breath at This Is It. Michael was not, you know, doing all that. And trust me, Brian Panish, Catherine's attorney, for This Is It, when they were setting up to lose that case, because I'm the Loser came out a couple weeks before the song I'm a Loser, unreleased song I'm a Loser came out, was released, was leaked, okay, right before she lost, because he wanted you to know he ain't a loser. If he loses, he loses on purpose, because when he loses, he really wins. And the reason for that case was so that AEG, forever, ever, perpetually, okay, will not be at fault for Michael Jackson's death or anything surrounding the death announcement. Remember, in that trial at the beginning, AEG refused to confirm that that dead body was Michael's, okay, because they know. Then they had to go through some kind of, you know, I got to pay for that transcript, you know, for that day, you know, because I knew it had something to do with the name or something. But there's articles about it. I go through it in the Alive. So anyway, so the lungs. So let's talk about Michael and marijuana real quick, right? So let me see where that is. I have it saved. Let's see. I have it, guys. Okay, I tried to be prepared. Let's see. Let me see. The marijuana. Let's see. Here it is, right here. So, of course, they had a toxicology report, right? And they tested for THC, right? Marijuana, right? So here we are. Michael Jackson's supposed, this is not his body, but Michael Joseph Jackson, right? That's the wrong name. His name is Michael Joe Jackson, right? Here it is. Marijuana, none detected. Indeed, none detected. No marijuana was detected, okay? So Michael wasn't smoking weed, or this guy, Oscar Quintana or Carlton Austin guy, and that body could have very well went back to the cryogenics facility because they need to study what happened to that body when it was tried to resuscitate and what's the deterioration of that body. And Michael did all this under scientific progress, okay? So he can't get in trouble because they had the flumenzenil, which they used to try to resuscitate the body, which is an antidote to the benzodiazepines, okay? Because I believe that this original body died of the benzodiazepines, and the reason why there was so much propofol in that body was because propofol is used in cryonic freezing. And the reason why the propofol did not get through every part, didn't get up to the brain, okay, Conrad Murray definitely in on it. That's my opinion. That's what my evidence shows. Because when he did all that talking on his YouTube videos, he I never got the results of the brain analysis as far as the propofol. Then when he did what killed Michael Jackson, the TMZ, he's going to make another statement saying that it didn't reach the brain, that there's a reason for it. You listening, Conrad, ain't you? You listening. Okay. So there was, and there was no morphine, right? There was no morphine in there, and there was no Demerol, okay? Michael was getting 52 shots of Demerol days before the death announcement from Dr. Klein. So how come no Demerol showed up in the hair, in the toxicology? It's supposed to be there, okay? I'm just saying, all right? So this body wasn't Michael Jackson's body. Now, I was talking about the weed and I was talking about the propofol, right? And Dr. Schaefer said propofol had to be ingested after death, okay? So it just all maxes that it was a chronic dead body. Plus, we have Michael going to a cryonics facility, okay? We have that. Okay, we have reports of Michael going with Uri Geller. I contact Uri Geller. Uri Geller was kind of like F you, to me, and sometimes I wonder, don't let me forget, I got all this to get to, but I'll go off on my little side notes. I'm wondering, is the public okay with Michael being dead? I think they're all right with it. I think it ain't no thing. He did. So don't, he did and that's it. And we're okay with it. I'm not okay with it. You know what I mean? I thought Michael was dead too, right? And it took a lot for me to change my mind that Michael is not dead. It took a lot. 2 notebooks full, and then me reviewing the notebook and going through all the evidence and then writing the Pseudocide e-movie book. That's 115,000 words. The only way all this makes sense is the dead body is a body double. That's not Michael. And Bobby is a front for Michael Jackson. That's how all this makes sense. Okay. Other than that, it doesn't all make sense. All right. So we talked about the marijuana. No marijuana detected. No Demerol detected. So, and Michael wasn't a smoker. He wasn't a smoker. So, and in This Is It, we see him dancing. That's what I was going to say. Brian Panish. He went through the footage, 70, 80 hours of footage. This Is It footage. And the only thing that he could find that showed that Michael was sick was just one picture that Michael looked a little skinny. That's it. That's all. Okay. There was no footage of Michael going, I'm so tired. Bring me a chair. Can someone bring me a chair? Oh my God. Because when Bernie Sanders, remember, he was on stage and he wouldn't feel, he said, I need a chair. I need to sit down. Okay. They said there were reports that Michael wasn't strong or whatever, but how come with 11 cameras in This Is It, nobody caught nothing? of him being sick, ill, weak? There's no footage of that at all? At all? And Brian Panish was looking for it because he was Catherine's attorney? And by the way, released the footage of Michael in the Grim Reaper cape. The disappearing cape on the day before Michael showed up for rehearsal. I mean, damn. Michael, I mean, it's a hoax. And then people think I'm insane, and I'm not. We're the smart ones. Right? All right. So anyway, so now we're going to talk about, we talked about propofol, and we're going to talk about ephedrine. Ephedrine, okay? We're going to talk about ephedrine. So let me go ahead and let me pull that up. Okay. Ephedrine was found in Michael Jackson's blood. And no, not the blood, in his urine, okay? And this is ephedrine, okay? Ephedrine, a stimulant specifically made for weight loss, is no longer allowed in the USA because of severe cases of strokes and heart attacks. So how did Michael get ephedrine? No, ephedrine. Ephedrine. I call it ephedrine. Ephedrine, I guess. Okay? It's illegal. So why is it in the body? Why is it in the dead body? Okay? Each tablet had a combination of ephedrine, caffeine, and aspirin. Okay? Weight loss pills. Okay? So I'm thinking that Michael just had them shoot up the body with some ephedrine because it's going to show up in the toxic. Michael was taking it because Michael wanted to lose weight, but maybe he uses two purposes, because the cryogenics dead body, right, was skinny, right, 75 pounds or something ridiculous, right? But it said it was that's the Oscar Quintana. So if the coroner's gonna lie about something, he's going to lie about the weight and throw something off, because the dead body of Oscar Quintana, a.k.a. Carlton Austin Guy, was the same height, 48 and a half years old, but the weight was just ridiculously low. Michael supposedly weighed 137, okay? So we have the ephedrine pills, right? So let me go here, and let me go here, and let's look at those pills. Let's look at them. Okay, they're here. I have them, ephedrine. I got it. I just have to find it. Here it is right here. Okay. So here is the ephedrine. I don't know how to pronounce the fancy doctor words, medical words. Okay. Hold on. Whoops. What did I do? Okay. So let's put this back. I don't want any stickers. Here I am. All right. So this is what was in the body. See, again, it says Michael Joseph Jackson. Some pages just say Michael Jackson or Michael J. Jackson, but none of them say Michael Joe Jackson. Okay. All right. So here we go. Propofol had a lot, 3.2. That's because it's used in cryonic freezing. And then we have 4.1, 2.6, liver. I mean, that's a lot, gastric contents, urine, and then the urine scene. So we have propofol, lidocaine, diazepine. That's a benzodiazepine. That's a benzodiazepines. Diazepam. No nordiazepam. None of that was in there. Lorazepam. And midazolam and ephedrine, right? Those are there. So ephedrine, it shows here, present in the urine scene, right? So that's in there, right? So maybe there were two purposes for the ephedrine, okay? Because it's an illegal drug, at least it was supposed to do. Don't let me forget to look up when it became illegal. Okay, so we have that, but then I said, you know what, that ephedrine been bugging me for years. Let me look up and see if ephedrine and cryonics has anything to do with each other. Why not? Why not look that up, right? So, here we go. Let's see. Here it is. Okay. So here are some articles I found when I decided to look it up. All right, so here we are, okay? So ephedrine, a stimulant specifically made for weight. Oh no, that's not it. Okay, I saw that one. Here it is. This is with two of the same words, cryogenics. Okay, so and I don't even know what the hell they're saying. Okay, this is like high tech, high intelligence, advanced medicine stuff. Okay, but here's something here: an investigation of ephedrine using solid state density functional therapy. Theory and cryogenic terahertz spectroscopy. What? So these are in the same words are in there, so they're related. And then look at this word. This word is crazy. I ain't even trying it. Enantiomeric, separation and quantification of ephedrine type alkaloids and herbal materials by comprehensive two-dimensions gas chematography, right? So this is what was in that article, okay? And then I have found another article from here, and they have cryonically cooled peptides, and then it says ephedrine molecules, ephedrine and pseudoephedrine, and study some practical aspects of the method. Then later on, cryogenic cooling ions, ephedrine, demonstrates ephedrine, and then something else, an investigation. That's the same thing right there, right? Oh, this goes with this. Okay, so this one goes together, not those two. Okay, this one goes together. And it says here that something stimulations, the compound has also been characterized by cryogenic single crystal X-ray diffraction. Okay? But, and there's more, and there's more. So what I think it means is that the ephedrines can get rid of ice crystals or something like that. So get rid of that. It was ice crystals, like get rid of it if the ice crystals deteriorated, because there's cryonic body parts like hearts that they keep on ice and stuff like that. Did they put that in later? The ephedrine in, the ephedrine. But it has something to do with it, with cryonics. Okay. Cryogenics. It's got something to do with it, right? So they might have been trying some new kind of something so that you couldn't detect that it was a cryonically frozen dead body, something, right? So I just wanted to kind of go over that with you guys, because that's kind of like, come on. So, and then we also have, and then I'm going to go over some more fun stuff, and the reason why I say it's fun, because it's great news finding out that Michael Jackson faked his death and he escaped all the BS, right? So here we go. This is the Photoshop, right? This is Michael's video, One More Chance, I think. And it's the same picture. And this is the autopsy photo. This is a hospital photo. That's the same damn photo. That's the same photo. Okay. And the reason why the ear is black is because there was hair over the ear. So they had to plop an ear on there. Okay. That's the same picture. Even with the eye almost open a little bit. That's the same picture. It's photoshopped. Okay. It's photoshopped. I got more. Oh, here, let's do this one. And even with the little bit of hair right here, see this little bit of hair right here on this picture? You can see it on this picture. This is One More Chance video that he did in Las Vegas, and then they arrested him, okay, while he was doing this, in Las Vegas, for the 2003 allegation, right? So, see, look at the little hair right there. And then let's go back. Oops, let me go back. And see the little hair right here? I mean, what? Huh? I mean, I'm just saying. Here's another one. Okay? This is the hospital photo. It's the same. It's why is the neck sizes different? Look how long this neck is here. Here, he ain't even got a neck. I mean, it is just so obvious. Look at that smooth neck. There's nothing on that neck but smooth. That's photoshopped on there. And the reason why this looks weird with no neck is because they photoshopped that on to the body. Okay. Here it is. Here's Michael. Here's the hospital photo, right? Right here. It's the same photo. Look, even with the cleft chin and the eye and the eyebrow, it's the same photo. It's the same photo. And this is from Michael's Keep It in the Closet. Keep it in the closet. Shh. Right? And then we have, hold on, I got more. Okay, let's see what this one is. See what this one is. Yeah, see the black ear? There's no black ear at the hospital, so how did the ear get black in like an hour? Look at the black ear. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. That body was not Michael's, and these were photoshopped. Okay? Let's see what else. Let's see what else I have. Let's see what else I have. Oh, and then absolutely nothing proves Michael Joe Jackson is dead, especially when comparing Autopsy. Oh, Karen Faye, right? Karen Faye said the lip was torn. There ain't no torn lip mentioned. They said there's an abrasion inside the lip, because I looked. But inside the lip, what's she worrying about inside the lip? Is she trying to dress the body? There's no, she said the lip was ripped. And they took his eyes out and did all this other stuff and took the scalp and the brain and all that. That didn't match. Go watch Alive 4. I go through it a little bit better. And then, coincidentally, look, they don't even show the black fingernails. You can't even look at the doggone black fingernails, right? Because they hidden. Can't even see this arm, right? It's all set up. It's all an illusion. It's the greatest magic trick ever performed on a world stage. And then all these scars everywhere. I mean, come on. Come on. He's supposed to have 1 million scars on his butt, but they don't show 1 million scars on the butt. Let me show. Where's that one? I think I saved that one. I think I saved that one too. Hold on. Let me move this over. Oh, okay. Let me move this over and let me move this over. And let's see. Yeah, let's see this one. Okay, and then they use this in cryonic freezing. They do what I miscalled a propofol apparatus, but I can call it whatever I want. It's an apparatus to keep the heart beating. That was on that chest right there. Look, they're hiding the hands, the fingernails. Right? They're hiding the fingernails. Okay? What is the dark line around the body? Okay, what is the dark line around his body? I don't know what that means. Some dark line around his body. I don't know. Oh, maybe they photoshopped it on there. But look at the neck. Okay, and it's a different color than the rest of the body. You know, and then y'all. Okay. And let me see what else I have here. What else I got? Okay. Oh, this one here is from No Name, A Place with No Name, the video, A Place with No Name. Okay? Look at that. It's the same photo. It's the same shot, right? And why did they leave and why did they leave this on there? Why'd they leave that on there? Why'd they leave the tape on there? Aren't they supposed to take everything off the body? And they left the gauze on the nose. Look at this. It's just absurd. It's just, look at the black ear. See the black ear, plain as day, that black ear. Look at that. And how come they didn't take that off? I'm just saying. Okay. And let's see what this one is. Okay. We did all those. And let me make sure. And then all the benzodiazepines, my God. So in the Conrad Murray appeal, because he appealed and was rejected, of course, but he appealed. And in the Conrad Murray verdict, they had a list of drugs. Hold on. Yeah, this I got this from the Conrad Murray verdict, okay? And so these were all the drugs that were mentioned. I can't even see it. That's bad. Okay, that were mentioned. Man. That were mentioned in his appeal, right? So the following, they're saying they should have capitalized this because they make corrections later. There's the clonazepam, diazepam, the ephedrine, okay, the flumazenil, which was the antidote that I talk about in Prisoner of Fame. There's the flurazepam, lidocaine, lorazepam, midazolam, propofol, timazepam, nazidine, trizodone, and triazolam. Okay, my God. Okay, wow. Wow, that's a lot of drugs, right? And they said a benzodiazepine effect, right? So here is, and then there's no Demerol. Okay, and when Conrad was giving him all that Demerol. Okay, I have it. I have a list. Where did I put the list of all those? I think, nope, this ain't it. I did a list of all the drugs that are, oh man, let me find it. That are those are all benzodiazepines. All those things that end in AM, lam, pam, sam, all those are benzodiazepines. So you have all those benzodiazepines, right? And that's why they had to say the cause of death was a benzodiazepine. Okay, here it is. Okay. But the propofol, they had put a whole bunch in there for crying and freezing. Okay, so the blood toxicology opinion. Toxicology studies show a high blood concentration of propofol as well as the presence of benzodiazepines as listed in the toxicology report. The autopsy did not show any drama or national trauma or natural disease which would cause death. So everybody who said, oh, it was already a death patient, no, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. And here's that guy with that long name, right? He was the chief medical examiner, right, that I mentioned in the last live, and then Christopher Rogers, both of them, okay? They're the ones that performed the autopsy. Okay, and it seemed like, well, they dated it the same day, but is there 2 different days? But it has the 26th here, okay? And I know there was another autopsy because the other police officer witnessed the other autopsy that said the body didn't look nothing like Michael Jackson, right? So hold on, I want to show you guys one more of all the I have a list. Did I do a PDF of it? A list of all the benzodiazepines. It was a PDF that I saved. I'll just Google it. You know, it should be here. It should be in here. I saved it as a PDF because it was a long one. I'll just look it up again. Okay. I hope you guys, are you guys okay? You're all right? Okay. So, what do I call list of benzodiazepines. Benzodiazepine. List of benzodiazepines. Here we go. These are the common ones. Okay. Like almost all of them, Michael, they were in the body. So that's how the original body died, because there were so many of them. This is a list. And a whole bunch of them, Xanax, Michael was I'll get to Xanax in a minute. But here we go. Here's most of them: diazepine, flurazepam, lorazepam, midazolam, trimazepam, triazolam. Where's there some? I thought there was a bigger list. Oh, here we go. Okay, yeah, here's the bigger list and some more. Okay, yeah, this is the bigger list. Okay. Midazolam, lorazepam, diazepam, chlorazepate. I don't know about that one. Diazepam. Let's see. Florazepam, triazolam, temazepam, diazepam, clonazepam. I mean, look at all these. I mean, that's a lot of, that's why they had to mention the benzodiazepines in the autopsy, is because there was a whole bunch of that in there. And then the pills, Michael didn't have all those in pills. He was behind on taking his pills. From the date of the pills being prescribed to how many that should have been taken, he was behind. He was not taking all those pills. He was behind. So it just makes sense to me that the original cause of death of this cryonics patient was a benzodiazepines overdose, because that's what the records show us. And he had an extra rib, and he smoked cigarettes. Okay, and he smoked cigarettes. All right. So this dead body is not Michael's. Plus, the dental records didn't match, right? And then identified through a driver's license, right? And the driver's license is under the name of Michael Joe Jackson. And then Jeffrey had the driver's license this whole time. I mean, come on. I mean, are we supposed to be boo-boo the fool or what? And then Xanax is a part of a benzodiazepine. Michael was supposedly addicted to Xanax, according to reports. Michael Jack Singer, July 10, 2009. Singer took more than 10 Xanax pills a night. Took more than 10 Xanax. He was also taking 250 milligrams a day of anxiety drug Xanax. That he was taking Xanax. Okay. But where were the Xanax? Where is the Xanax though? The Xanax is called alprazolam. I don't remember seeing alprazolam. This is Xanax. Right here. Alprazolam. I didn't see that one. So I'm just saying, if you pick this apart, that dead body can't be Michael's. It just isn't. And with eyewitnesses saying it didn't look nothing like him, Conrad Murray, when he got back from the bathroom, wasn't the same person that he saw. And he got back from the bathroom and he looked differently. The police detective, they don't look nothing like him. Then we found another article with somebody else saying it don't look nothing like him. And then we have the comment from World Weekly News the next day where they're saying the EMT said it doesn't look like nothing like him. And they said he looked like a old hospice cancer patient. We saw that. He didn't look like that. And these autopsy photos don't look like an old cancer patient. Matter of fact, those photos look pretty young of Michael. Okay. So let me see if I went through everything. Woo, that's a lot, right? That's a lot. Let me see if I went through all the ones that I have. Okay. No. Cause of death, the benzodiazepines effect. The lungs I went through. Let's see what this is. No damage to the body. One more chance, Catherine. Chest x-ray. Yeah, that one's pretty good. That's pretty good. Maybe I need to take that to a doctor and say, does this have an extra rib on it? Klein. Dr. Klein, his body was identified through somebody that knew him. Okay. Here we go. Arnold Klein. Arnold was identified by his stepson and caregiver. Michael was identified through a driver's license that Jeffrey had that is in the name of Michael Joe Jackson. It's all just so absurd and so obvious, and people are angry at me, hate my guts, or think I'm despicable, or I'm vile, or I'm horrible, or I'm disgusting, only because I'm being a good reporter. I'm being a good reporter. Plus, Michael, he called me January 15, 2012, on a special day. That ended up being a year-long clue. Okay. Let's see what this is. Oh yeah, here's the flumenzenil. Okay, and the ephedrine. This is from the autopsy report. Okay. Let's see. And all the ones that are really, really wrong have the Michael Joseph Jackson. That ain't his name. Okay, and why is the alleged date of death when it's all over everywhere? June 25th, the ambulance, everybody around seeing that the death was, it's because they know it's not Michael's. Okay, here's the ephedrine. Okay, here's the ephedrine. Okay, red plastic pill bottles with no prescription directions and no patient and no doctor name. So yeah, because it's illegal. ephedrine. And look at the flumazenil, which is the antidote, lorazepam. You know, those are all benzodiazepines. Okay? Those were found at the house. That pill bottles, okay? So he had ephedrine in a pill bottle, but the ephedrine was in the dead body? Okay, so let's look up ephedrine. I keep saying it wrong. When did ephedrine was illegal in the United States? Okay, let's see. Let me look that up. They said it must have been legal at one point. Okay, when was ephedrine outlawed in the USA? Banned. Okay. Ephedrine, 2004, it looked like. Okay. So I bet you can use ephedrine on a dead body, right? You can use it on a dead body, you know, because the body's dead. What rules are there, right? So in February 230 and 4, okay, ephedrine alkaloids. Didn't we just see that word alkaloids in that other article? Oh my God. Sir, in February 2004, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration prohibited the sale of dietary supplements containing ephedrine alkaloids. Oh my God, you guys, we just saw that word ephedrine alkaloids with cryogenics, right? The final ruling, which took effect in April 2004, garners its regulatory authority under the Dietary Supplement Health and Education Act of 1994. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah. Okay, so I don't think the word cryonics is on here, but hey, why not? No, it's not on here. Okay, so then they have a number 1. So let's go here, see what this alkaloids. Yep, I know we saw ephedrine alkaloids. You know, we saw ephedrine alkaloids. I said that word. Let me go back. So Michael's not supposed to have ephedrine, right? So, and that's why there's no doctor's name on it. Okay, because it's illegal. Okay, and Michael didn't take ephedrine. Okay, it's used in something with cryonics. Something. It's just too I don't know enough. They use too many big words for me. I just know that they go hand in hand in cryogenics. Okay, so let me go back to that ephedrine. I mean that cryonic. Let's go back to that one. Let me see. Because I know I saw ephedrine alkaloids. Here we go. Let's see. Where is it? Let me make it bigger. Let me make this bigger. Ephedrine alkaloids. I know I seen it. I know I seen them words, and I said ephedrine alkaloids. Okay, let's see. Peptides, ephedrine, something, coolant, ephedrine, here, something out. See, it has maybe crystals, maybe ice crystals. And then they're talking about the liquid nitrogen, which is a part of that. I know I saw alkaloids. You guys see it? No? Ephedrine. You know what I can do? Ephedrine. I seen the word alkaloids because I would remember that word. Because I was reading it and I was like, I don't know what the hell this says, what this means. I'm just not that up on it. Okay. All right. So what you do when you can't do this, you Google. Because I know I seen them words together. I know I did. They're probably like, somebody's probably going, Pearl, it's right there. It's right there, Pearl. It's right there. Okay, well, I'm doing a lot here. ephedrine, ephedrine. We're going to do cryogenics, and we're going to do alkaloids. Okay. Here we are. Ephedrine type alkaloids in urine and plasma these alkaloids here, I knew, maybe I didn't do it, but I knew when I was researching it, I saw the ephedrine and the alkaloids together. Measuring total, ephedrine. Okay, here it is. Okay. Was published with ephedrine type alkaloids. There it is, ephedrine type alkaloids. Okay. Yeah, here is determination of ephedrine alkaloids in human urine and plasma by liquid chromatography. So something, I don't know, but that's it. Ephedrine, and let's see. Control F. CRY. Nope, this one doesn't have cryogenics on it. It's not cry. But other ones do. Okay, so something about the alkaloids. Okay, something about them. Okay, ephedrine alkaloids treatment. What is this? Let's see. Oh, I took out the wrong word. I got to put back. Oh, cryogenics. Okay, so. Oh, I think I showed a Google search. Here it is. Everything you need to know. Ephedrine. Low blood pressure. All right. Well, I showed you those. So now it's trying to it kills something. It does something. Okay. But anyway, why was he having something illegal? An illegal drug in USA and pills. And it just so happens to not have a doctor's name on it. Can you believe that shit? Oops. That's what happens when you go live. Okay, hold on. Let's go back there. Because it said it had no doctor's name on it, no hospital, because it was illegal. Okay, where is it? Yep, right here. Ephedrine, black and red capsules, 14 were in the bottle, red plastic pill bottle with no prescription directions and no patient or doctor's names. That's because they use that stuff in cryonic freezing, some kind of way, okay? And it probably is experimental, and they might not use it all the time. It might just be a part of the resuscitation process. You know, and they really haven't resuscitated or attempted to resuscitate anybody. And Michael's could have been the first real attempt because they gave that body the Hail Mary resuscitation. The best doctors at UCLA, the EMTs in Beverly Hills. So you know they got to be highly trained because they mess up. They got somebody with money and power to sue and get down and hire every expert they can, hire whoever they can, get whoever they can. Private investigators. So you don't really mess around with rich people too much because they have a whole bunch of ways to get resources and they can pay the smartest people to help them get to wherever they need to go. Okay. So yeah. So there's something up with the ephedrine. Okay. And they knew it was illegal. That's why there's no doctor's name on there. Just saying. All right. That body was not Michael Jackson's. Okay. Because why would Michael have to take ephedrine? Okay, to lose weight. Okay, there's other weight loss pills. There's other weight loss pills, Michael. So they're, you know, I'm just saying. So have I gone through everything, guys, that I had saved for you guys? Let's see. Michael had pneumonia. I already showed you guys. I already showed you guys that one. Okay, so let me make sure because I have it all over here. Xanax, MJ, we went over that. MJ and Xanax, we went over that. Let's see. Yep, I'll just show you this one, the benzodiazepines. Okay, so here is the propofol levels, Michael Joseph Jackson, and the benzodiazepine, lorazepam. It's a lot. It's a lot, okay? And there were a lot of different benzodiazepines. So whoever that was, that Carlton Austin guy, a.k.a. Michael Jackson at the coroner's office, let me go in there real quick. Let me see if I can go on there. Let's Google that real quick. Medical examiners, unclaimed body, right? Unclaimed, because they left the body there, right? So the chronics people probably went and got it, or somebody, they worked something else. They worked something out. Unclaimed body, or was the body just cremated? Because that's what they do with unclaimed bodies. Okay, I'm just saying. Okay, a medical examiner, unclaimed bodies records. Okay. Records. So let's go there. Unclaimed bodies, and let's just see if that's still there. Oscar, let's call it Carlton Guy. Carlton, last name Guy. Oh, there it is. Search, one result. Ooh, it came quick. Oh, hold on. Okay, I already had it. Let's do it again. Carlton Guy. There it is. Here it is, the case number. I don't want to search. It came up. See, I did something stupid. That's my bad. It came up, and then I erased it. Hold on. Let's go back again. Medical examiner, unclaimed body records. Here we go. And here we go. Carlton Guy. Okay, Carlton Guy, search. Here it is, right here. Let's see if it still has Michael's name on it. Yep, sure does. There it is, right there. Oscar, there it is. I looked it up. See the number 2007-08947. 2007-08947. I'm telling you guys. Look, Oscar, and coincidentally, no image, of course. Carlton Guy, Michael Jackson, Oscar Quintana, a.k.a. Michael Jackson. And the body is just a year and a half younger than Michael Jackson, born June 5th, 1959, to sign my mother's birthday, which is wild. December 10th, 2007, 48 and a half years old. Okay. Name Michael Jackson. What the hell? And look at the weight, 75 pounds. You know, I want to look up one question. Do cryonics bodies lose weight? Ooh. Do cryonic bodies lose yeah, because why a legal drug and then no doctor's name on it? This is all a hoax. Do chronic bodies lose weight? Let's see. Is intended for fat loss, not weight loss. No. Can cryonics really help you lose weight? Oh, they got that cryonic. Oh, they got the freeze sculpting. They got the freeze sculpting. You guys have seen the commercial with the freeze sculpting, right? Yep, it's freeze sculpting. Cryotherapy for weight loss, purported benefits. Can you freeze your weight loss? Yep. Whole body cryotherapy is an effective way of reducing obesity. I don't make this stuff up, okay? So that cryonic dead body was really skinny, okay? I'll just show you guys. Okay? But the ephedrine, it must be used for some other thing, for some other reason. Okay? It's used for some other reason. Okay? Yep, here it is. Does cryotherapy actually freeze off your fat? There's something going on with ephedrine and cryonics, y'all. I ain't figured it out yet, but there's something going on with that. Okay? Something going on with it. And it probably freezes off like fat or something. You know, I don't know. Something. You guys can help me figure it out, right? You can help me figure it out. All right. So anyway, I think that's everything. I think that's everything I got. I think that's everything I got. Okay, let's see. Oh, and how come there's not a blood type in the autopsy? How come there ain't a blood type? That's basic. That should be basic. You type B, type A. What type of blood type was Michael? Who knows? Because it didn't show. So that must have, so that extra rib guy, he might have had a different blood type than Michael's, right? And that would show intention. Okay? Intentional misrepresentation. Yep, intentional misrepresentation. So we are looking for, what was Michael? I think he had regular blood type. He had regular, whatever the most popular is, his blood type. What's that, B? Blood type. Come on. Well, how come you making me work for it? Because I don't like Yahoo. I'm sorry. I like Google. I don't like Yahoo. Okay. What is Michael Jackson's blood type? Type B. Okay. I think his type is type B. If that's the most popular, type B. Because I had it before I saved it. You know, Michael Jackson's blood type. What? Maybe is. They don't like is. What was Michael Jackson's blood type? B. Okay. B. So we don't know the blood type of that clown dead body. All right, guys. I'm out of here. I think I've been on here long enough. I got to go back and review and see how many mistakes I made. Oh, my goodness. All right. So don't forget, I got one of these, and I still have 6 of these, okay? So I'll buy one, get one free, and I still free shipping, even though I'm paying more for shipping, because the weight is more. So go ahead and order some Stays All Day Shea Fragrance Body Butter. And the next time I come on, I'm going to talk about the massive benefits of shea butter. All right, guys. So, and then hopefully I'll have some good news for you. Okay. I'm going to work on it tomorrow, and hopefully I'll have some good news for you guys. So I will talk to you next time. Bye-bye.